It's always hard to tell what you're gonna do. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. I can't tell. Can you guys hear me? GB, you're in chat. Give me a little love. Let me know what you can hear and what you can't hear. Can you hear the music? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, and hello and Merry Christmas, everyone. We're going to be building a gingerbread house today. You're making me hungry already. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Is the music too loud or just enough? Because we can adjust the music if need be. I don't want me to do that, do I? I'm just go here. Well, hello, Chevelle. Hey, I wasn't expecting a live. Yes, things worked out. Piper is doing okay. So here we are. So music and voice is good with you guys? If it's so, then we can go ahead and get started. That's my computer in the background, my work office computer. I could, hold on. I could fix that a little bit. Let's see. Put a Christmas tree here instead. I don't know where Ben is. There we go. Now you don't get to see my big old monitor. All right, let's get started. So I'm doing something a little different this year. You know, last year we had one that was already built. But this year I thought I would go with one that's not. We've got some little gingerbread guys here that are going to be incorporated, but we get to build it this year. So I was excited for that. I'm not going to be making a back door though. I only made one door. I only made one door. Let me scoot over. So how's everyone's Saturday been? Mine's been a little lazy. I've needed it. It's been so stressful this past week that I've just been so exhausted. And so I decided to take Saturday to be lazy. I did wrap some presents and stuff. Yes, Piper is doing better. Thank you for asking. Been good, been so busy. Yeah, same here, sweetie, same here. All right, so we've got some of the same candies as before. I did get the ropes again because everyone seemed to love those. I know there's a lag. And then, of course, I got some different candies this year. I made us a nice shiny door out of granola, or graham cracker rather. But we got some of the same stuff. I'm not doing the same, we're not going to do the same roof as we did last year. My family's already excited about eating the gingerbread house. More of a 505 stream. What are y'all talking about? I need to cut this. I didn't know. I know I had a hard time getting my stream going. It wouldn't let me choose today for some reason. I had to do some working around. Because when you do them online, like on your phone, like I'm having to do here, mobile, you have to set the stream through your mobile phone to be able to run it from your mobile phone. And it was giving me some trouble today. All right. Let's get started. So first things first, let's see if oh goodness. It would help if the icing was on the edge here. Oh, thank you. That is my wedding ring, and I love it. I kiss it sometimes because I love it. I lost it once, and I was devastated. It's a very funny story, and I had gotten out of the shower and had everything bundled up in my arms, walking to my bedroom. And I tripped. And when I tripped, my ring fell out of my hand and flew forward. And I didn't know where it went. I had no idea. And so we started ripping everything apart. And for like, I think 2 months, I couldn't find my ring. I think I'm going to do this differently. Yeah, we're going to do this a little different. And then we'll put the icing on down, all the way down first. We even had the pipes searched, thinking that it might have gone down the drain somehow. We don't know. But when we finally did find it, you're never going to believe where I found it. I found it in my closet, snagged on the front of one of my wool sweaters. Apparently it flew out of my hand into the closet between some sweaters and clung to the front of one of my sweaters. And since it wasn't winter time, I didn't think to look in my closet. But when I went to go grab that sweater for winter, out popped my ring attached to the front of the sweater. And hey, Ben, welcome in. Yeah, so lucky. I actually have a cup of tea I need to go get here in a minute, but I wanted to get, I think that's the roof. Grabbing the roof. These are our windows here. Ben, how are you doing, hon? Everyone's here, having a good time. Kyle, you can meet some of my other friends from other places. Ben Ray is a great person. I love him. Hey, oh my God, George is here. George! Oh my God, hey, buddy. How are you been? It's been forever since we've seen you. We're just going to put some mortar on here. I'm doing a horrible job of it. They make it look so easy. It's not. Merry Christmas, Steve. Welcome in. But yeah, Kyle, Ben is one of my very, 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 very good friends. He's also a streamer. Ugh. Although he's not a part of the basement. I know you are. Or used to be. That did not work out at all. All right, we're just going to do this like this. We're going to start putting things together. There we go. So we got our little stuff there. I'm going to have to get up and move around. I'm starting to think that having the one that was already built was the better idea. But this is okay too. I'm not hating this. It's just more clumsy than I expected it to be. All right, now we can just go up here. So GB, Ben and I were talking. You should really try the remastered Resident Evil 4. I believe that it's actually easier than The Evil Within. Get your butt in there. This little frame thing they gave me is poop. They don't fit. They're supposed to fit. They're not fitting. They don't fit in this little thing. So hold on. Is this supposed to go on the inside like that? Maybe so. Okay, I see what we're doing now. Ah! All right, stay. 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 Okay, I got that. Just stay. Stay. Why aren't you staying? Alright, now I understand. But I can't see you guys anymore. Edit though. You're back, right? The screen went black. I'm gonna get a napkin. Alright, I understand now. It fell. I still can't see you guys. There we go. PS5 version. Just wanted to see it. What's going on, GB? And hi, nice to meet you, Ben. All right, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this built, and then we can move forward. Where'd my icing go? Here it is. Now that I understand what it wants, I was going about it the wrong way. Are you guys all ready for Christmas? I just put the last of my Christmas presents under the tree today. But I think you should really give Resident Evil 4 Remake a try, GB. It's the same, it's almost like playing Evil Within, except for that it's not Evil Within. And it seems less, like, toxic than the Evil Within can get. Because we all know Evil Within can get frustrating. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut sauce. Make sure that's not upside down. There. Finally. Look what we did. I did it. Go me, I did it. It's over. I got it. Woohoo! Hey, Dr. Volk. Welcome in, welcome in. Who else we got in here? Cloned. Hey, Dr. Volk, George is running around. George is here. You just woke up. I'm gonna miss a lot of y'all's chat, and I'm so sorry because I'm building, but I'm gonna do my very best to keep up with you guys. I'm so excited to see George in the chat. I haven't seen him in forever. I hope you're doing well and looking forward to Christmas, George. Ah! That did not end very well. So I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone's chat. Hello, Biscuit. Biscuit's here. He's just arrived. I don't know if you guys heard him come in. There we go. Biscuit? What you doing, Biscuit? Then the stuff doesn't want to like. I feel like that's going to be copyright, even though I picked something that was supposed to be not copyrighted. But we'll see. All right. Looks like the guide is working okay. All right, I can sit down now. Yeah, I guess you hear George rolls up. Yes, George Shaw said hopped in. Hippy Dippy, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like YouTube is behind again. Yes, YouTube was behind again. It has been a rough one, but we have made it. No truer words have ever been spoken, Kyle. All right, we can now move this out of the way. and over here. All right. Let's get started on the roof. That's always the hardest part. And this year we're going with pecans. I don't know if you guys can see. I had a very cute idea for the pecans. Those that were here last year know that I did a cute trick of putting snow on the shingles, but those were vanilla wafers or Nella wafers. It's been stuck at 24 minutes for 24 minutes. What is 24 minutes? It's in 24 minutes, Gigi. 24 minutes is in 24 minutes. Count to 50 or 60. Secretly, I went to reach the screen. Oh, that's funny. Okay. First things first is what I did last year is I just stuck a little bit of marshmallow puff like this at the edge. Put that there. See, just some jet puff. And you take the jet puff and you put it in some coconut. And now it looks like snow. And then we get our more manageable stuff. That's not that stuff. That stuff is not very manageable. I hope you guys have had a great Saturday. And I hope you're looking forward to Christmas. I can't believe it's already here. I feel like December just flew right by. I'm turning that down because it's now pretty. Put pages side by side. Right, wool, remind me later. I don't know what that means, YouTube. Yes, it was a cute little idea that I had last year that ended up working out. So we're trying again this year. But I wanted the roof to look different from last year. Although the Nella wafers worked out amazing. I did love that. It was great. Whew. And for those who just got here and are wondering, Piper has been doing well. She's been drinking, eating, and going potty. She's still very, very frail and sleeping a lot as expected, but she seems to be holding her own, which is also very good. Let's turn it this way a little bit so you guys can kind of see what's going on a little better. Yeah, we're still not out of the woods, but she is improving. The doctor is still very, very much concerned because, you know, they did a bunch of work on her. Like, she was on an IV drip to flush out her kidneys and her system for 3 days, while also receiving extremely high antibiotics to kill the infection that caused all of this, because she had a really bad bladder infection that caused all of this. And so he's still scared. He's still worried for her. So we still need to be careful. I feel like that's going to do something bad. It's going to come apart, and it's going to be awful. So we're going to just shove a little bit of icing mortar in the corners here to make sure that it doesn't. I keep eating the icing off my fingers, and it's really good. And I'm sorry you guys can't taste it. So I watched a movie last night, and I think some of you probably have seen it. Where is the lid to this? I need to put the spoon in the lid so I have somewhere for the spoon every time I lay it down. There we go. I think it's still in. What are you talking about, GB? So I watched a movie called Red One with The Rock and the State Farm guy. I don't know his name. And that girl that was in Charlie's Angels. I don't remember her name either. I'm so bad with names. But I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed it. I have a hard time with newer Christmas movies because they are always awful. It's very rare that a new Christmas movie comes across and I'm like, that was good. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the new take on how Santa had evolved into modern day Santa and that he's ripped. He works out and is not like this fat guy. He's like works out. Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. Of course, I had to look up what a Christmas witch was. If they had made it up themselves or if that was something that was like in real Christmas lore. It's a real Christmas lore. She's Italian. It's Italian lore, the Christmas witch. I didn't go too much into it because I was in the middle of a movie. I was just curious. But apparently she's an Italian version of Santa, I think. I watched Devil Wears Prada yesterday to cheer myself up. Feel good movie. Oh, it's a feel good movie. I haven't seen Devil Wears Prada in years. Although my husband and I did enjoy Willy Wonka together. That surprised me because who here knows Parks and Recreation? Okay, show of hands on who knows the show Parks and Recreation. Leslie Knope, Ron Swanson, April, Andy, Dwyer, you know, the whole gang. Do you guys know Parks and Rec? Legend of Christmas Witch. I've never heard of that. It's interesting how a movie where premise is Meryl Streep being unnecessary cruel to the prognosis feel good, right? I heard Parks and Rec. I've never watched it though. Well, there's a character named Ron Swanson, and he's basically my husband. He doesn't look anything like Ron Swanson, so they don't look alike, but their mannerisms and their like beat on chest man behavior is my husband. You know, he'd rather make something, build something, fix something than go buy something. He's like that guy. I'm just going to put glue on the back of this instead. So for him to sit and watch Willy Wonka with me was so sweet because you know, that's not a thing that he would normally do. So I enjoyed him spending time with me. My family is going to eat this. They're going to love it. It makes me giggle. Amelia Blunt is so funny. That's the redheaded one, right? And Devil Wears Prada, that's the redheaded girl. If I remember correctly. We watched both, Dr. Volt. We didn't watch the musical where he becomes Willy Wonka because we had just watched the Tim Burton one, so the musical actually conflicts with the Tim Burton backstory. That and we were kind of Willy Wonka out by that point. We're going to watch, I think, The Roofman next time we watch a movie together. Which looks like a funny movie. It's supposed to be based on real events. It's set in the 80s where this guy, I think, tries to rob Toys R Us and it goes so horribly wrong. I hope I can find enough pecans to make a roof look right. That's going to be the hardest part here. I'm hired. You heard it first, guys. I've been hired. I have a contract with Kyle to put pecans on his roof. He wants a pecan roof. I get it. Just, you're going to have to squirrel proof your roof, bud. Now, that's not a service I provide. You're going to have to call pest control. I only make the roof look great. Yes, they did. They've made a movie about it. And we're going to watch it. It's called The Roofman. I didn't know you heard about it. I don't even know where it happened, but it looked hilarious to me. So we're going to give it a go. But it was nice last night to just cuddle with Piper in the bed, which that's where she stayed all night long, and just watch movies and watch over her, because I've been so stressed with work and with her getting that sick, because she almost died, you guys. It was bad. It was very scary. And but she's doing so much better. I'm so proud of my brave girl, my brave girl. And they loved her at the vet, of course. Everyone loves Piper. I am too, Dr. Volk. Foster Home Toys R Us Kids Free House instead too was winning. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know anything about it. But yes, that's the second time she's done that. And I'm starting to wonder if it's the flea medication I gave her. So I'm going to talk to the vet about that when we talk again, about getting her maybe some flea medication that won't destroy her kidneys. Because I hear flea medications for animals is really hard on their system. Yes, we do love Piper. The vets loved her. They said... So she went in looking awful. I mean, she just looked awful. I mean, she could barely keep her head up. She just looked really bad when we finally got her into the doctor. And so he didn't really notice. And he wasn't really paying attention to how Piper looked. But he told me when I went to go pick her up, that he went into the area where, you know, they keep the animals that are on IVs or on watch, because they keep animals overnight over serious cases. And he went in there to go and check on all of his animals, and he looked over at Piper, and he said there was just something that she did, or a way that she looked at him, and he had to stop. He just stopped where he was and just looked at her, and was just like, oh my gosh, you are gorgeous. And I was like, yep, that's my Piper. That's my Piper. She really is. She's just a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I just watched All the Light We Cannot See. Wait, I just watched All the Light We Cannot See. It had the guy from The House and the guy that played Hulk in it. Oh, the guy from House. It was one heck of a storyline. All right. All of the light we cannot see. Okay. It was expensive. She's expensive. But it wasn't as expensive as when I took her to the BCA at one time. The BCA is an animal hospital. They're kind of an animal hospital, but they're not an actual animal hospital. They were way more expensive. I'm not telling you her vet visit because it's disgusting, but she's worth it. I can't just let her die. And hopefully, now that things are starting to calm down, we can get back to stuff. World War II miseries. The shingles are going to is what's going to take us the longest time, I think. It's looking good though. It's looking like all this snow fell. So you guys looking forward to Christmas? I know I am because I'm going to have some time off. I'm going to finally take some time off from work. It's been years since I've taken time off that wasn't related to someone being sick. So it's going to be really nice to have some time off that's supposed to be fun. So I know we talked about this once before, but now that we've got some new folks in the chat, what is some of your favorite Christmas movies that you have to watch every year? I've actually started to add more. Yeah, a real vacation. Well, it's going to be a staycation, but at least it's going to be real. But what's a Christmas movie that you just have to watch? I think Red One is going to be added to my every year Christmas catalog, along with another one I discovered last year, which was Christmas at the Cranks, with Tim Allen and what is her name? Jamie Lee Curtis. It also has Dan Aykroyd. And the little boy from Malcolm in the Middle named Dewey, he's in it too. GB, are you trolling us? GBB, I saw your post on that meat you bought. Good find, bud. Good find. We don't have any. Polar Express is always your go-to. You have to watch Polar Express. I liked Polar Express, but there was something missing from it, and I can't figure out what it is. The best way I can describe it, and it's not that I don't love Polar Express, because I do, and the book is amazing, but you ever feel like when you hiccup and you hiccup and you hiccup, and then all of a sudden you stop hiccuping, but your body still feels like you should, so you have like this phantom feeling of hiccuping? It's how I feel when I watch the Polar Express. I always feel like there is something that's missing from the movie, and I haven't been able to put my finger on it yet. Finger paintings. I was stuck at the start screen until I refreshed. GB! You couldn't hear me talking? It's been 24 minutes for 24 minutes. I think you're just trying to avoid the conversation that Ben and I want to have with you about you playing Resident Evil 4. No, serious? Oh my goodness. Interesting fact. Apparently only your first hiccup is real, and every subsequent hiccup is a phantom hiccup. Then why does it hurt so bad? That can't be true, because I can continue hiccuping and my chest can continue hurting. Like, it hurts sometimes. I was like, when is she gonna stream? Oh my goodness, GB. How long have they been going? The screen here doesn't look the same. Let me see. Scroll down. I can't tell. The screen is so strange when I do one of these. Oh gosh, don't look at that. Yeah, it's so strange. I'm gonna have to ask a doctor. I'm like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I can't believe that's true. I don't know who's lying, because the first hiccup, first hiccup. But if I'm hiccuping for a really long time, I'm sorry, air is coming in and out of my mouth, muscles are moving, and it hurts. How can it be phantom? The phantom ones are when you feel like you have to hiccup, but nothing ever happens, but you still have that urge, but you don't. Oh, thank you, Pink. Makes you want to eat it, doesn't it? I do have the marshmallow mortar. We have to have the marshmallow mortar. Marshmallow mortar is the best mortar. You should use it in your showers. I highly recommend marshmallow mortar for your caulking in the shower. Building tips from Amelia. Use marshmallow puff for all things adhesive. It's the best glue, and it's biodegradable. Ghost hiccups, I love it. Ghost hiccup, it's like ghost sword. For an ant. Oh, by the way, Dr. Volk posted a short little video of Granny playing Minecraft. I had seen her videos, Dr. Volk, and I hadn't clicked on them yet. And I clicked on the one that you did, and I can see what you're saying. That's like me in 30 or 35 years or so, still playing video games, old as dirt. Still so humbled by people wanting to even hang out with me while I do things like this. Her Animal Crossing music in the background is precious. So we all know she's playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, Granny playing Minecraft was funny. Yep, the coconut is the snow. Coconut makes amazing snow. Oh, look! Hold on, guys. We have someone here. You have food on your nose. Let me see if I can. We have a guest who has food on his nose. Let me put this piece of roof on, and I'll go wipe his little nose. You have food on your nose, you silly boy. Put food on your nose. Oh, war artillery. Need a snowman. I don't think we're going to have any snowman this year. The snowman peeps that I used last year, they were out of this year. So, but I figured since we have actual gingerbread men, that we're doing good. Poor guy was saving that for later. No, he actually wants us to. Meet Loki, my sophisticated boy who likes to be proper. That's why he sits like this. He sits like this all day. He also loves bow ties. No kidding. He is actually wearing a bow tie. You see how he did that straighten up and ears back? He's my sophisticated boy. He's proper. And so he doesn't like things on his face. He actually comes to us and asks us to wipe the crap off his face. Because he likes to be a sophisticated boy. He's proper. Yes, yes. He's pretending to be not interested, but he's totally interested. He's my proper boy. These are my nutcrackers. I collect nutcrackers. I also make nutcrackers. Did I ever show you guys my nutcrackers? I have only one here. The rest I give away for Christmas gifts. I haven't made one in years, because life gets in the way a lot of the times. But I've made a Deadpool one. I've made a Mardi Gras one. I've made a golden and silver Santa Claus one. I've made one that's Dr. Seuss inspired. I made a fairy one before. I'm currently in the middle of trying to make one like a gnome, make it look like a gnome. That will probably be finished this year. No, he is not worried about it. No, he is in control. He's big boss man Loki. You're my Loki. Get you my people. You're so people. He is the sweetest. He is just the sweetest little boy. He truly is. A darling. It's getting harder and harder to find cons to use. He is posing. He's such a ham. You guys should see him sitting at my counter over here. He puts his paw up like this against the counter, pushes his head back and his ears, puts his head up high, and I swear if he had a pinky, it would go up. I actually don't make them. There is a store here that I can buy nutcrackers raw, where it's the raw wood. There's no paint or anything. It's just the wooden nutcracker that then I can decorate. I'm not a woodsman. My husband could probably do that, but I buy them raw, like a raw wood. They don't even have polish on them or anything. It really is just nutcrackers that haven't been made into anything, and you take them home and you can make them into whatever you like. And so I take them, like last year, I didn't get to finish it. I cut the legs off of it and shrunk him down because I'd like to make a nutcracker out of like gnomes. I love gnomes. I think they're the cutest little things. I just love a good cute little gnome. That's snow. Applegrass. Dr. Volk will know what that is instantly, and I don't know if anyone else is going to catch that. He is getting free sniffs. He's a baby. He's getting the he's getting the free sniffs. We got the Loki cam going. I'm going to get so copyrighted on this stream. I picked something that said no copyright, but I think they lied to me. But I don't feel like changing it, and I don't care. I just don't care. The copyright thing is out of control, in my opinion. This little boy is so spoiled, though, you guys. You guys have no idea. He is so spoiled. Actually, all of our fur babies are so incredibly spoiled. I hope you guys are enjoying me make this roof because we still have the other side to make. That's our Loki. He's very a sophisticated boy. And we did not train him to do any of these things. This is just him. It started around him being, I guess, he was around 1 or 2 years old. Because we've had him since he was 6 months old. And we were playing cards around this table here. Playing poker, actually. And he popped in one of the chairs and didn't move and didn't act a fool or anything, just kind of acted like he wanted to play. And so we let him. And we gave him some cards. And basically my son had two hands to process. He had his own and Loki's. But he played games with us that whole night, just sitting there just like that. And he's been like that ever since. So he'll just sit in chairs all day. My sophisticated little boy. He's also self-punishing. I know that sounds weird, but if he gets in trouble, he gets really upset with himself. Like we've never punished him. We've just like yelled at him if he's done something wrong. But he'll end up like feeling so guilty. I hope not, Ben. I hope not, because I'm talking over all of the music and just doing this. I just, we've had this conversation about copy claims and all that nonsense and how absolutely out of hand they've gotten. I'll probably challenge it if it does happen. I did with that one with when they tried to claim one for Hogwarts because I was listening to the waltz. The waltz is not subject to copyright claims in any respect. Anyone at any time can use the waltz. Oh, he's gonna go to sleep for you guys. We're gonna have a sleepy boy. Yeah. I'll say this. I'm looking at Rumble more and more because they don't do copyright claims on anything, apparently. I don't know how they work that out. So I don't know the logistics on how they get past all of that kind of thing. But apparently they don't come at you like YouTube does with that sort of thing. YouTube's been doing some stuff I'm not very happy with. Like, I just found out, I don't know if it happens during my streams, but in my videos, apparently they started putting ads on my videos. I'm not getting any revenue from those ads yet. YouTube is. And I don't think that's right. They didn't even tell me. They didn't even ask if it was okay or anything. I mean, that's my content. I made that. But we'll see. I mean, I do get to use their platform I don't have to pay them for it. So maybe that's the exchange. They get to make money off my content and I don't have to pay them to put my content on the internet. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? Hey, Superman! I like Superman. Who is your favorite Superman? I know my favorite Superman, always and forever, will be the OG Superman. But what is y'all's favorite Superman? And welcome in. I hope you enjoyed me making a gingerbread house. We're just chatting and building and having fun. Yeah, I'm going to look into it. Ignore? What do you mean, Kyle? OG Superman, yeah. Christopher Reeve. I also like, is it Michael? Who did the Smallville Superman? I also like him. I kind of wish he would have taken Superman to the movies and been Superman in one of the movies. I think his name is Michael, but that might have been Lex Luthor's real name, Michael. But the actor that did Smallville was also a really good Superman, in my opinion. And also met Christopher Reeve, and Christopher Reeve passed the mantle to him. But Christopher Reeve, to me, just talked Superman. And his acting, oh my goodness, that man could command a room. So Superman, we're making shingles out of pecans, marshmallow puff, and coconut. Should be ignore. Then I fumbled the phone. It's okay, Kyle. That happens to me all of the time. Just ask Ben. Every time I'm in his stream, I'll say some random weird thing in chat. Although Ben, to his blessing, can tell when the word it was supposed to be rather than the word that came through. I don't know how he does it. I don't have that superpower. Ben has that superpower. So he'll know what I actually meant and read it the way it was meant rather than what stupid autocorrect decided it wanted it to be. Because some of the stuff it changes it to doesn't make any sense at all. And some people's nicknames have come out of my autocorrect. For example, Benjamin, who comes to Ben's stream, I call him Jammin, Jammin, IN because autocorrect kept changing Benjamin to Jammin. And it did it like 4 times in a row. Every time I tried to correct it and hit send, by the time I hit send, the autocorrect would have changed it over to, guessed it, Jammin. Not Benjamin. It changed Benjamin to Jammin every time. So, I said, you know what? Your name is Jammin now. Your name is Jammin. Oh, you just made a Mumble account? Awesome. Find Prahimo. We both have accounts there. I have Prahimo. I follow Prahimo, and I also I have a channel. I haven't done anything. I think I'm going to start posting videos there, though, first. I'm not going to stream there. But I think I might start posting videos on Rumble just to see how things go. How receptive it is. Yeah, I agree, Ben. I agree. And I hear it's not as hard to get monetized on Rumble either. If your video makes money, then they give you money. If your video doesn't make money, then they don't give you money. But from my understanding, they don't give you a criteria to accomplish before you can hit that threshold. I really don't know. Salt's been there. This is so getting me in trouble, this music. I'm sure that's owned by somebody. I'm sure that, look at Loki just sitting there. Look at him. Volk is volts. And somehow autocorrects to all sorts of wrong spellings in different ways. Yeah, I know. It's odd. You alright there, Loki? Yeah, hey, buddy. What are you doing? You being a good boy? You being stoic? Huh? You being a stoic boy? My stoic boy? Superman might be lurking. They came in, said hey, and that was all. Lurks are always welcome, though, as well. Hey, I understand. I have my puppy right there trying to be all poise, just trying to be sophisticated, showing off how proper he is. Our last boxer loved wearing clothes. Loved sweaters, shirts, always loved to have clothes on. Loki doesn't like to have clothes on, but he loves to have his bow tie on. Oh, he's laying down. He's laying down. We've lost Loki. That's what he was doing. He was fighting to sleep. He was being a toddler. I'm not tired. I'm going to sit up as tall as I can. I'm not tired. You're tired. Autocorrect. Exactly. Dr. Volk knows what it's about. Autocorrect is the bane. I leave it on because sometimes it is helpful, but sometimes it's also hilarious, and it's fun to laugh at some of the nonsense that comes out of autocorrect. That I've kept it. Because I've had some pretty funny moments in other people's streams with autocorrect being autocorrect. It's funny. I hear you, Pink. I can spell bad without it, too. And I do. I I've always had a hard time with spelling. I have dyslexia. I've come leaps and bounds with it, but it still rears its ugly head at me every now and then. I just have a hard time seeing what letters are needed. I struggle. And then I see things backwards a lot of times, or I don't see where things should go. It's hard to explain. Like, I can read a sentence backwards in my head and not even know that I just read it backwards, but understand what it said. It's strange. My brain is weird. Well, Loki hung out with us for a little while at least. My husband was trying to eat some of this stuff before I even got it out. I'm like, no. I gotta make sure I have enough for the gingerbread house, and then you can have the leftovers. People just don't understand that sometimes. That looks so cute. These are all broken and very, very short. That's the one thing about using these pecans, is that we're going to have a lot of broken pieces. Yeah. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, the Batmobile lost its wheel, the Joker got away. Hey! Anyone to sing that but me? Well, Merry Christmas to you, Superman. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Ugh. Me and my friends used to sing that in school. I just realized I said Robin laid an egg. I'm just like imagining that scene in my head. Like, what a chaotic mess that would be. Batman is stinky. Robin just goes and lays an egg. The Batmobile loses a wheel and Joker laughs it off and leaves. And the funny part is that Joker probably caused the whole thing. These are some of my husband's favorites. Ever since last year when I bought these, he's been obsessed with these. He loves them. But he doesn't love the traditional ones that you get all year long. He really, really loves the Christmas ones. The flavors of the Christmas ones. And I don't know why. But they're only for Christmas time. So they don't have them all year long, which he doesn't like. Should have bought 2 of these icings. I love the Nutcracker. I went and saw the ballet in person. It's beautiful. Who here's like pecans? There's some people who just don't like nuts. You don't like nuts? That's fair. Although nuts are so good for you. But I know there's a lot of people who don't like nuts. Now, does that mean you don't like peanuts too? Because technically, peanuts are not nuts. They're legumes. Or does that not matter? I don't know why they classify them as not nuts. To me, they seem to check all the boxes that is considered a nut. They're in a shell, they're hard. They have all of the ingredients of like the goodness of a nut. But they're not classified as nut, even though they're called a nut. They're considered legumes. Which I don't know why they can't just call them legume nuts. I don't know. Wrap some chocolate around them, probably get a few down then. My husband loves pistachios. That's his favorite. He can just tear up some pistachios. Anything's pistachio. There's like that new chocolate that everyone's come up with that's Dubai or something chocolate. I don't really know. It's made from pistachios. He got some. It was okay. I like pistachios, but I'm not obsessed with them like he is. But I do like nuts. I like almonds. I like pecans. I just like a tin of mixed nuts to chomp on. I don't know if there's any of them that I don't like. Loki is up. Nope, he's not. He went back to sleep. He popped his head up for a second. You're a good boy, Loki. Pecan pie. So you're allergic to some nuts? I don't know if I'm allergic to any food. I am intolerant to some foods, but I don't have an allergic reaction to it. So like I'm lactose intolerant, and I'm intolerant to corn. I tell people I'm allergic to corn because it's easiest to tell people that, because a lot of people don't understand when you say intolerant. But I can't eat corn either. It wrecks me so bad. It hurts so much to eat corn. Cashews. GB likes cashews. I like cashews. I love a saxophone. Saxophones are sexy. I used to play the saxophone in grade school, but we ended up moving and then I never got back into it. I was like 5th or 6th grade. So I don't even remember how to play it, but I do love the saxophone. I love a good saxophone. Corn hurts your gut too? Here's the question, Kyle. Can you eat corn chips? I can eat corn chips, but I cannot eat whole corn kernels. So, like, if anyone cooks with corn in its whole form, I can't eat it. But if it's broken down into like a chip, then I can eat it. The thing with intolerance to food, it's really about the proteins in that said food that you're intolerant to. And what it means is that your stomach and digestive system doesn't have the enzymes and ability to break down those proteins, so they just sit in your stomach causing all kinds of havoc and problems. Some people have a higher one intolerance than others. So like with lactose intolerant, there's different levels. Some people who have lactose intolerant can't have any dairy, period, end of discussion, full stop. Others, like me, can't have it in its raw form, like I can't have milk. But I can have yogurt because it's been cooked down and the proteins have been processed out of it. If that makes sense. Gotcha. So you can have like hard tacos with the corn shell, the hard corn shell, and that doesn't hurt you. It probably means that you're not at the highest level of intolerance for the corn. Listen to me talk about the most interesting things on this stream. You guys must be right to sleep. That is about as boring as it gets. I'm talking about intolerance of food. Hello, Loki. Loki woke up. Ah, popcorn and corn. Ah, man, I gotta say, I love my popcorn. I'd be right upset if I couldn't have popcorn. And I'm sorry you had all that taken out. Okay, so she's lactose intolerant then. I feel for you, Shazzy, because I'm there too. I can't have milk. If I do have milk, like last night, I did have a bowl of ice cream. However, I have to take dairy pills to be able to eat it. So I have a little container or jar of lactose pills. And you take the lactose pills when you go to eat dairy because that's the enzyme your body needs to break down the dairy. So you supplement the enzyme that you don't typically have so that you can eat the dairy. I don't take it much though. This sounds like Tim Burton-esque type of music. I mean, I feel like I'm in Batman. Ooh, Batman's set during Christmas time. Batman 2. Who considers Batman 2 a Christmas movie? Because it's Christmas time in Batman 2. I never thought of it. The one with Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer will always be my favorite Catwoman. My goodness, she did such a good job. Because I've always been a fan of Michelle Pfeiffer. She's in one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh, I might watch that movie tonight. Love it. You guys ever heard of Stardust? Pickles has come to watch. Aw, welcome Pickles. My old lady is the same way, funny considering how. Oh, yeah. You did? Who doesn't have a crush on Michelle Pfeiffer? I mean, come on, she's amazing. Sweet tang apples? I love apples. Yes, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman is the GOAT. It's the GOAT. I mean, she basically set the mold for all Catwomen and future Catwomen roles. It's a hard role to fill. Point of interest for you guys. Do you remember the scene in Batman 2? Well, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman takes her whip off of her hip and strikes 3 mannequin heads simultaneously, decapitating them. Do you guys remember this part of the movie when she goes into that department store and takes the heads off those mannequins with her whip? She did that without CGI, without computer help, first try. She did that first try. They said action. She pulled out the whip, hit the things 3 times, and they got the shot. First try. Meow. Well, she's in the movie Stardust. She's a witch in that one, and I love it. She's evil in that one. She's an evil witch. She's out looking for the star's heart. I love that movie. Now I need to watch Batman. Because it's set during Christmas time. Oh, Shazzy knows her movies then. It's one of my favorite movies. I don't know what it is about that movie that I love it so much. There's just something about it that just... Claire Danes is in it as well. And so is Robert Downey Jr. as a lightning-stealing pirate. And so is Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais is in it. Being as much of Ricky Gervais as Ricky Gervais can be. Talks too much. Selling things he shouldn't be selling to people he shouldn't be selling them to. It's a great movie. I recommend Stardust to all. I love it. But you have to like fantasy movies. If you don't like fantasy, you're not going to like it. I love fantasy. Because it has witches and warlocks and ghosts and spells and falling stars, kings and queens. It has all of that stuff. I don't know, but it's an amazing movie. It's a lesser movie somehow. I don't know why it didn't get more interest, because I love it. And Michelle Pfeiffer's in it, and she does a good job. And Claire Danes is in it too. And I like Claire Danes. She's so sarcastic, and I love her sarcastic look. Anyway. So there you go, Kyle. There's a new movie for you to check out called Stardust. Put it on your list. Merry Christmas, Retro Cuz. How are you? We're getting the gingerbread house all yummy and beautiful. How have you been, honey? We've been talking about all kinds of stuff. Some of them not as interesting as others. Okay, what's figgy pudding? I know you UKers know it. Tell me what figgy pudding is. It made out of figs and meat? Because when you guys make pudding, you put meat in it. I've been sweet, but not as sweet. Aww. You the sweetest. Need a pudding fountain? What kind of pudding fountain? Chocolate fountain? Is it chocolate? Yeah, there's Loki. He's hanging out. Hey, Blackie. Are you just hanging out with us? He's been hanging out with us. He just woke up from a nap. No, we don't put meat in pudding? I thought you guys did. I've been watching those Jolly guys eat food, and something about them putting meat in pudding or something. Meat and pudding. Our pudding is always sweet. They are? Have you had lots of English food? I'm very fascinated with the culture over there. As I'm sure you guys are fascinated with our culture over here, although it's pretty much expressed in all of our movies and nonsense, although it's exaggerated greatly. Now so look what we've done. Now Retro wants pudding. Look what we've done. We've made him hungry. Time for snackies. Mincemeat is currants. So it's not meat? Now Yorkshire pudding is just bread, right? It kind of rises up like a souffle and then flattens out, and you rip it apart and eat it. It's basically bread. But oh, I have tea. Hold on, guys. So mincemeat pudding doesn't have any meat in it. Do you guys call it mincemeat because it looks like meat, like ground meat? I'll put a row of shingles on and then it should be warmed up. Warming up some tea. Blood sausage for Ben. Imagine if we really lived in a house like this. Hansel and Gretel did, or no, the witch that ate Hansel and Gretel. Well, it's like like Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. He made that chocolate paradise for that prince completely out of chocolate. Like the whole castle was made out of chocolate. And then he told the guy, he goes, okay, so now you need to start eating it very, very fast, or it will melt. And he goes, no, it will never. And then it started melting. Willie knew what he was talking about. Oh, I still have some here. Pete? Yeah. Yeah, he's fighting going to sleep. Or Loki. He's been fighting sleep. He's taken a couple of naps. Little hello people. He's truly like a toddler. He likes to fight sleep. But so cute. Look at that face. You've never heard of Stardust either? I recommend it highly. It's so good. Captain Shakespeare. That's Robert De Niro's character. Stealing lightning. He's on a pirate ship. Such a good movie. Yeah, he is. Well, he's trying to be evasive about it. He's like, I'm not looking at the gingerbread house. I'm not looking at the gingerbread house. He's just here to hang out with us. That's all. All right, let's go check on the tea. You love that though? Yeah. You've not seen it, Pink? What? He is a cutie. I can't believe Shazzy hasn't shown you Stardust already. You guys are going to have fun watching that. Then you're going to have to tell me what you think about it, since it's one of my favorite movies. Here, get my cup of tea. My husband's out playing poker with his boys tonight. Got my tea now. This is my teapot. It's cast iron. And I steep my tea in here. Here's my little tea basket. Biscuit came in just to yelling his little body off and then went and lay down somewhere. I'm not sure where. I think he's by the Christmas tree. Biscuit loves the Christmas tree. And I think Piper is sleeping in Nana's room. All right, back to the roof. Oh, that's good. I only watched a little bit of the Picard stuff. I started to get sad because of the Data storyline because of what they did to his character in the last movie. Broke my heart. And when they started talking about him again, I had to leave. Data was my absolute favorite. And then they broke every single Star Trek fan's heart. Loki got down. He got tired of sitting in the chair. He's at my feet now. Hey.
Hello.
What do you think?
That looks nice. I like what you're doing with the walnuts.
These are pecans.
Or, yes, pecans. I knew what I'm talking about.
You totally know what you're talking about. You didn't call them walnuts at all.
Nope. Not happening.
Nope. Is it? I heard that he made him shutting down. Like, Data asked to be let go and shut down forever. And that they are just going to let, I guess, Data's children, I don't know. It just started making me cry, so I walked away, and I had cried enough that year. I didn't want to cry anymore, so I walked away from it. I kind of want to start watching the Next Generation again. I like the Rick's Generation. It's always I always enjoy it. And thank you. My teapot I've had that for a good long time. I only drink loose tea for the most part unless I'm out of town. I don't like tea bags. I don't like the chemicals they put on them. Yeah, Next Gen is. Well, I'm going to tell you, Kyle, I'm not ready to let go of Data, so I can't watch him die. I'm sorry. They brought him back to life, and then I was so excited, and so I'm going to leave it where I know he's alive, and I'm going to just pretend that that's going to be the way it is always and forever until I'm ready to move on. Like, I've been watching Charmed. I love Charmed, but I only like Charmed with Prue because I'm a huge fan of Shannon Doherty. I always have, ever since she landed in Little House on the Prairie and 90210. And what they did to her in Charmed just breaks my heart. I wish that they had brought Rose McGowan in, Holly, and Shannon instead of Alyssa Milano, because then Prue would have never been taken out. You're a coffee drinker? I used to be a coffee drinker, but then I was diagnosed with hypoglycemia, and I was working for a doctor at the time. I was working at a chiropractic office, actually, and he started noticing I was having episodes every morning where I would just either pass out or have the shakes, or just my sugar would drop, and so he asked me what my mornings were like, and I told him my coffee and all of that. And he goes, well, I'm going to request that you drink tea instead that has a lower caffeine content, and honey to sugar instead of sugar. So stop putting honey or sugar in your morning tea. And I stopped having my episodes, so I stopped drinking coffee. Well, hello, Matt Boyd. Welcome in. Your wife watches Charmed? Yeah, I loved Charmed. Charmed, yeah, Dr. Bulk. Charmed is an older show. It has Shannon Doherty, Holly something, I can't remember her last name, and Alyssa Milano are three sisters. It's a pretty good show. It's back from it's from the 90s. Charmex, the reaction guy. But yeah, I used to drink coffee. But I can't anymore. My doctor said, why don't you try not and see if that helped? And it did. So, you know, since it works, I can't argue with the results. Are you making the animals food first?
No.
No? You don't have to. I was just wondering. That's the sounds I thought I heard. Gingerbread house looking good so far. Thank you, Matt boy. I know that's Matt. You're just on your other account. We had Loki here a little while ago sitting in the chair. He's since moved on. Looks like he's eyeballing a different chair now. You're on iPad writing notes. What are you writing notes on? Is it the book you were writing? I get the same way with my coffee too. That as a trucker going stupid hours, coffee keeps me on my feet. Hey, I hear you. We have another trucker Arcadian member named Hunter. Hunter P. What's it? It's Hunter P. Jones, isn't it? He's also a trucker and gamer. He's on Discord. He likes to do the movie stuff, but he's been on the road as well. Yep, the script, I figured. There we are. I need to get that to fix because it's not laying down the way I want it to. I bet that will, yeah, that makes it better. My hands are getting sticky from all this icing. I'm gonna have to wash my hands soon. I'm gonna be full from eating pecans. Oh, Grimetry, how broken are your branches? Oh, Grimetry, I'll fix it up with tape. Well, we were just talking about that, Matt. There's a new one that I enjoyed last night called Red One with The Rock. I think that came out last year. It had, you know, Santa Claus was the State Farm guy. I think it's State Farm. State Farm's in a lot of trouble. They've not been treating their clients very well, and they're like getting sued by a bunch of states. I've seen the Violent Night on thing, but I don't know if watching Santa be a mercenary is my jam. I don't mind, you know, Bruce Willis kicking butt, taking names, and I don't know how I feel about Santa Claus. Well, hey, Piper. Where you going, honey? I don't know where she went. Okay, Dr. Volk. Well, if you're able to come back, great. If not, I hope you have a Merry Christmas if I don't get to see you again. Because next week's Christmas, I don't know what my schedule's going to look like for you guys. Dr. Volk is just trying to be gracious to Kristen because she can't be here because she doesn't feel good, and so he's trying to make sure he doesn't get too many hours ahead of her. I'm kidding, because I reset all of that at the beginning of the year. So just so you guys know, for those who have been here for a while know that I do the monthly shout outs about, you know, who gets the top few hours and all of that. Something that Streamlabs provides me. It's really fun, and people seem to like it, and I always get some good compliments on it and some good feedback. But every year at New Year's Eve, I wipe everyone's slate clean so that everyone has the opportunity, because I know at some point it gets to where it's impossible to get ahead. Well, hello, Scorpion. Thank you. Are you at work? The roof is the most tedious part out of all of this. Once we get that on, it will start moving along a lot faster. You're done? Well, that's great. Usually when you come here, you're on your break for work. It's good to see you having some time off, Scorpion. How you been? You looking forward to Christmas? Adam, Piper's going in your room. Okay. Piper? Piper? No, she's turning around. Hey, little sweet girl. If you come over here, I'm going to pick you up and show you to everybody. But if you don't, I'm not going to. Why aren't you wanting to stay? This one is giving me a fuss. All right, you need to stay. What is your deal? There we go. I'm doing all right. Right now, I'm out at a restaurant watching you. Oh, that is awesome. Are you enjoying a nice meal? While you see me, while I make dessert? That's a good girl. She found the litter box. Piper and Biscuit have always been indoor-outdoor cats, so we've never needed a litter box. They've always just gone outside. But here this last couple of months, maybe longer, I haven't really started noticing, but I've noticed that Piper doesn't want to go outside anymore. She's doing well. We still got to keep an eye on her. We got to make sure she's not throwing up or getting lethargic and things like that. So far, so good. We might have to have her blood work done Monday. We'll see. Hello, sweet girl. I've got some renal vitamins coming in for her. And then after I stream, I give her some antibiotics. But she's never been, we've never had a litter box in the house. But I noticed that she's been looking for one, so I decided to put one in for her, and I'm hoping that's going to help. Oh, he's been over here looking at the gingerbread house. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Dinner? Dinner? Uh-oh, it's dinner time. It's Loki's favorite time. But she seems to have a nice step in her. Like she seems to be good. She's still frail. Her energy seems to be okay. Tomorrow will be the real test, though, is what the doctor said. That's when all of the things that they did for her will wear off, and we'll start to get like a real idea of how she's doing. Will you let her out?
Huh?
She's at the door. Piper's at the door. Never mind. She's moving away. She's changed her mind. As cats do. There's the nutcracker again. Isn't this the sugar plum dance, I think, is what this one's called. I think this is called the sugar plum dance. I'm trying to find some more pecans to use here. These pecans, man. Yeah. It's going to take her a little bit. That is true. Although Piper's been through a lot. She has quite the story. She's a tough girl. Because we got both Piper and Biscuit from the shelter. We got them on shelter day. And shelter day is when they tell you, okay, all these animals that we have in the shelter are going to be free today. We're waiving all fees because we need to clear the shelter. Otherwise, we're going to have to start putting some of them to sleep. Horrid idea, but it is what it is. So we went down to the shelter and found Piper and Biscuit. Come to find out that Biscuit came from a hoarder's house. And Piper was found pregnant, wild, and feral, and attacking anyone that came near the bush that she was chilling in while pregnant. And then she had her babies and softened up a little bit, but no one would take her home. I think she had been at the shelter for like 6 months or more after the babies were born. And we just brought her home. And she's had a happy home ever since then. Oh, hey, Cloud. Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta get this right. Okay, so Cloud is here, you guys. Cloud is here, and I promised him something. I promised I'd say something to Cloud. Hey, Chris. And so I gotta prepare myself. Hey, mate. How you doing? Did I do it right? Did I do it in the southern accent you wanted? I wasn't gonna try and do your accent. I was just gonna try to do my. Hey, mate. How you doing, mate? I promised I'd say mate. Congratulations to Chris for hitting 500, by the way. That's a milestone. It's a hard one to get to. Did I fulfill my my promise, Cloud? If I didn't, give me a sentence to say and I'll try it. It'd be up. Up. Well, Cloud told me he wanted me to say it in my American Southern accent. You sound like an Australian Joey. What's an Australian Joey? I was just talking like I normally do. I didn't change my accent at all. So you're telling me, good day, mate? I said, hey, mate, not good day. I said, hey, mate. Hey, because that's what our Southerners say. Give me a sentence to say in my Southern accent. Yeah, what is an Australian Joey? I said this, I was like, what's an Australian Joey? You'll have to forgive Chris and I. We are Americans, and we don't know what Australian Joey is. What's an Australian Joey? Joey from Friends, Matt LeBlanc's character. Joey an animal? Well, Joey is New York. Is a you New Yorker, so he would be, how you doing, mate? That would be Joey. He'd be, how you doing, mate? I said, hey, mate, because that's what we say in the South. We say, hey. Or, all right. We draw out our words. Joey is a baby kangaroo. Do they make sounds that sound like what I sound like? My American brain is very confused. My American brain is so confused. How you doing, mate? Friends is one of my favorites. I love Friends, and I love Joey. That looks like a rotten pecan. Get away from here. We're not allowed to have rotten pecans. All right, who's hungry for some gingerbread? You guys know you're getting hungry for some gingerbread. If you were saying mate in Yorkshire, it has several long A's in it. Mate. Did I do it right? Mate. My son has a friend who is in the UK, and I talk to him not often, but a little bit. And he can't wait to come to the States and meet us. But he told my son that at everyone he's so eager to meet, it's not his friends that he talks to every day online and plays games with and D&D with. No. His friend is excited to talk to me. He wants to meet me because we have good conversations, apparently. We do have eggnog. I think we do. We have eggnog? No, it's been drank. Yeah, perfect. And we don't say the T on the end. So it's just May. Hey, May. Isn't that a name? If you don't have the N at the end, or wait, the T at the end. If you don't say the T, then it's just May. Hey, May. I feel like I'm not finishing my sentence. Type it out so I can sound it out. Pink, I want to say it like you guys do. It's like a silent T. Mate. So like, do you come down with the word? You go up with your vocals and then back down. May. Like that. Hey, May. Does it go down? Kind of swirly at the end. I'll do a speech thing on Discord. Okay. You guys trying to get my American Southern twang to say weird words. My twangy. Gingerbread man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. I never understood that nursery rhyme, a gingerbread man who just went crazy and started demanding things from people. So Pink, you're in Yorkshire, right? Because my son's friend was asking where all my UK friends were, because he was like, if any of you guys lived close by, he was just curious. And you guys could all be friends. We could all be friends together. With a singular jointing of my family and you guys. But I told him I wasn't entirely sure where you guys all lived. I think does he live north?
I don't remember.
I don't either. Yeah, you're in Yorkshire. Where is Cloud located and Ben? You don't have to give me specifics, just like a certain region. I don't want you guys to like dox yourselves or anything. We are all over the world, the wonderful world of YouTube. That is correct. Oh look, Mark is here. Welcome in. I don't think it lets me ooh. There we go. I don't think it lets me. Welcome in, Mark. Thank you so much for the donation. You are amazing, and Merry Christmas. Oh, so Ben is Robin Hood. I'm calling you Robin Hood from now on. I'm calling Ben Robin from now on because he's now Robin Hood. He's from Nottingham. Ben just got much cooler. He's a bandit from Nottingham. Was born in London. I live near South Coast now. All right, so we have some in the south. We have Yorkshire, which I don't know where that. I guess that might be. Oh, and Mark is Yorkshire. I'm from basic Midwest, but you're American. I was born in a city called Wakefield. Winston Pikes. PH. Okay. I'll look at it in a minute, Pink. If I do it now, everyone's going to hear it too. If I play it, so they'll hear it in stream. So I'm not going to do that to you. Yeah, I'm Central Standard Time, but I live south. Yeah, we're bloody Americans. We're Americans, man. We're Americans. I think Kyle's American too. America! Hamburgers! Stallions! Trucks! Guns! America! Bacon! Sorry. I love my country though. Did you forget about me? I live in Georgia too. Well, I did not know that. I actually thought you lived up north in Pennsylvania. That is where Dr. Bulk lives, is in Georgia. And I did not forget about you. I could never forget about you. Maple syrup mousse. Cobra chicken. Oh, you're Canadian. Oh, I didn't know that. We had a guy that used to come in here named Always Gaming. Life got busy, and he's only been putting videos out. But he's also Canadian, eh? Called Attack Food, yes. Just watched the Leeds Smash Palace. Soccer. Okay. Or I'm sorry, football. The football. Football. Can't believe we're almost done with the roof. I feel like I've been doing the roof for like ever. Oh, okay. Yeah, we call it football in America because we use our feet, but we also use our hands. To be fair, I honestly think we should call our football handball or throw ball or tackle ball. But I don't think we should have called it football. I mean, I know we're running on our feet, but in that respect, we should have called it run ball. I don't know why we named football football, but we did. I did love in Mississippi for some years. Live in Mississippi. I lived in Mississippi for a long time too. It's where I met my husband. I met my husband in Mississippi. Can egg. It's not an egg. They're big and they hurt when you get hit by one. Those footballs hurt. They're made with pig skin. I've been hit by them and they do not feel like eggs. And they're massive. My hand can't fit. I can't throw a normal size football. My hands are too small. They're bigger than they look. The American football. Yes, it is. It's very much like rugby. Very much like rugby. It's a very aggressive, very physical sport but I don't think we named it properly calling it football. I always felt that way about football, I don't think we should have named it football. It was a stupid name for that game. But I wasn't there during the conception. I did not get a vote. It just, it's what we have. I'm sure there's lots of things named in your countries that you're just like, why? Why did we name it that? What are some stuff that you guys have in your country that's named funny and you're like, why do we call that this? Who was ahead of naming things that day? Like, who do we need to call and complain to? Tackle ball maybe. Tackle ball would have been good. Handball would have been good. Throw ball. Touchdown might have been a good, we're going to watch Touchdown. Touchdown might have been good. But football, no. Aw, thank you, Cloud. Thank you for sharing out my stream. I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Ooh, you are? It's a Christmas film to you? This will be your first time watching it, isn't it, Ben, Doc Crystal? You've not seen it yet, right? All right, guys, we got the fabulous roof on. Let's go. The roof is on. The roof is on fire. I think I want to make this, I'll make this the front. That's fine. I don't think it matters. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay. It is an awesome movie. Pig ball. That's a good one, Ben. Since it's made from pig skin, that would have been a good name for football. I like pig ball. It definitely would have fit better than football. I got a craving for gingerbread now. Ah, yeah, look what I did. I'm glad I'm getting you guys all drooly. I got you guys all drooly. And we make sure that everything is edible on our gingerbread house. You can eat everything. Except for what it's sitting on, of course. You can't eat what it's sitting on. That would be bad. Don't do that. Just a little corner of it. She'll never know. You know, I kind of, after watching it when I was an adult, I thought, why did my parents, but thinking back, here's the thing about kids watching some of these movies, and I actually had this conversation with a friend recently. It's like, if you don't make a big deal out of what's happening on the screen, and you don't make a huge, like, oh my God, you can't watch that, and you start to freak out, kids will start to try to figure out what it is you're freaking out about. Like, why are they acting that way? But if you just don't bring it up and just let the movie run, I didn't see anything that would have upset me, if that makes sense. It's as long as no one said anything, I didn't notice a reason to be concerned. So if you don't make a fuss, then the children don't typically notice the bad stuff in movies until, well, you point it out to them. Is what I've noticed after watching movies that I used to watch as a little girl, going, oh my gosh, my parents let me watch this? And then I think back, I was like, well, I didn't even notice this stuff when I was a little girl. That's exactly it. They just don't, they're not observant in those ways. You say when it's raining, it's chunking it down. We say it's raining and pouring. If we say it's pouring outside, I'll chunk. Take a bite. The kid, yeah. Man in ropes. You don't? They're the sour tart ropes. These are the seasonal Christmas ones. So you have the holiday punch. Strawberry, cherry, orange, apple. And I think these are only available during Christmas because my husband goes looking for these outside of Christmas and he can't find them. So these are only available during Christmas time. And he loves them. They're one of his favorite candies now. Ever since I did them last year. They are good. They actually are pretty good. Yeah. And I don't think this gingerbread house is going to last very long. I'm going to take a good picture of it. But I'm pretty sure my family is going to be eating on it pretty soon like they did last year. Okay, he went like this. Nom, 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 nom. Pishing it doom? Pishing a doom? Pishing it doom. What does that mean? Raining? I watched a lot of R-rated movies as a kid with my parents and didn't think any of. Yeah, I did too. Like I watched Predator, I watched Aliens, and it didn't like give me nightmares or anything. Yeah, no one's gonna have time to move in. It's just gonna be eaten. It's just gonna be eaten. And this one makes it all the way. I remember there being more in the bag last year. But that's okay. I think we're gonna have enough. I need to go get my candy canes that are over on the counter. I almost forgot them. Yeah, we watched Terminator too. Yeah. Rambo. Yeah, Rambo First Blood. I liked Rambo First Blood when I was little. The Gremlins. We watched Gremlins when I was a little girl. Okay, we gotta get the tip here. There we are. Ha, ha, ha. Are you talking about Silent Claus? Loved Alan. Pray 2. I still remember the chest burster scene. Oh yeah, John Hurt as the kid first time watching Alien. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Alien. Yes, Alien, and Young Guns 2. Don't forget Young Guns 2. Young Guns 2. So you had Young Gun without the S. That was the first one. That was Emilio Estevez. It was about Billy the Kid. And then Young Guns, which is the second one, they added the S to signify number 2, was amazing. I gotta go get my gingerbread, my candy canes. Well, it seems like candy canes have worn off. Well, I don't know where my candy canes are. That's fine. We can figure something else out. We'll just use some more ropes. I was going to put candy canes on the sides here, but I don't know where they've gone. So we're going to not worry about it. We're going to put some more ropes instead. So we got to get the right. Yes, Young Guns was good. Everyone quick take a bite. She walked away. Hurry. I see you guys. I see you guys trying to eat my gingerbread house before he's ready. Shove him up here. Nice foundation here we got going. About to drive to my dad's in a sec. Gotta catch the football game. The football. Football. Uh-oh. Get back up there. The rope's trying to fall. The rope is trying to fall. It's not allowed. Okay. That's too short. I can't believe GB was sitting on a frozen screen for like 40 minutes. They're the Bars versus the Packers. Big game tonight. The Bars. Who are you going for? I don't know. I just took a bite of the ropes. They're so good. They're so twangy. They're so twangy. Get your butt back up there. You're not allowed to fall down. There we go. By the way. Oh yeah, the tattoo pink has. Cloud, are you leaving? Oh, Nottingham. Is it Nottingham? Is it like him or ham? We like our ham. Someone bring me some ham. We do emphasize the ham. We do love our ham. Oh, bye, Scorpion. You're headed back home. Well, safe travels. Sorry, I'm getting the stuff off my fingers. Yeah, I would love to show my UK friends around if they could ever come to America and see for themselves, like the food we eat and the shops we go to, and it would be a culture shock because I know that people in the UK don't typically like drive very far to places. And like a 30-minute, 45-minute drive to Americans is nothing. But to you guys, that's like an all-day event. Nottingham. So why have the H and the A? If it's spelled Nottingham, H-A-M, then why do you guys say Nottingham? I'm not criticizing it at all because God, Americans are awful at butchering words. I'm just curious on how that came about, if you guys know. Like, Southerners talk the way we do because we have that Southern drawl. So we butcher words because, well, we're Southerners, and that's what we do. Yeah, we got the best barbecue. Oh God, that doesn't go there. All right. And we can't be having the ropes fall. That wasn't cool. Ropes, you can't be falling. Where'd the other little piece go? Kyle, did you take it? You're over here snagging up pieces of the gingerbread house. I saw you. You love the Southern accent. You've been to Tampa? Cloud. I was born and raised in Tampa. I don't live there now. I spent most of my life in Tampa. Stuff fell down over here too. All right. Something's not right. The ropes aren't staying. So we got to bring out something else. The ropes are not staying, so we're going to have to try something else. When did you go to Tampa, Cloud? And for what purpose? How long were you there? I'm going to give you the 3rd degree now. And what did you think? Let's see if that helps keep it on now. Because this is not wanting to stay. But maybe it will now. That's where I tried Olive Garden for the first time. Gross, dude. It's crazy because the USA has so many different geological locations, mountains. We have them all. We have the entire, like any ecosystem we do actually have here. Just about. Your room. Go to your room. Hey, Vicky. He's just like woke up. He's like, what's going on? He looks very upset. Delivery drivers outside. That's why the dogs are freaking out. Did this? No, it didn't. Okay. It was me trying to fix everything. All right. My ropes keep trying to fall. A few years ago now, went with my miss at the time. We just gone to Disney World and Universal and wanted to try something different before heading back. Did you like Olive Garden? Olive Garden used to be great. Olive Garden is not anymore. They put too much sugar and stuff in everything. Okay, let's see. Let's hope that stays. If it doesn't, we might have to try to figure something else out. But we've had some, Kyle's been over here trying to eat the gingerbread house and making ropes fall. It's all Kyle's fault. Bye, Chris. Drive safe. Enjoy the game. Did I see who you were going with? The Bears or Packers? The Bears. It's crazy because they've already read that. And then all right, let's see if this will stay now. We've got the icing on there. I was using the marshmallow puff as my mortar glue because it usually works pretty good, but it's not drying fast enough, and apparently the ropes are too heavy to be held up by marshmallow puff. There's that saxophone again. Get off my finger. Can you watch? I can take it. I can't stand it anymore. Just go get you some hot chocolate, Cloud. That'll help ease the urges of wanting to eat the gingerbread house. You are using your Jedi mind tricks. You're eating all of the gingerbread house. That's why it's falling apart. So, Cloud, did you like Olive Garden? Oddly, I think it's my mother's favorite restaurant. Let's try to get the windows on next. I remember the broomsticks. Oh, the breadsticks. Yeah, the breadsticks are alright. Welcome back, clone. Did more things fall off? Yes, more things did fall off. Stop falling. I think I had this problem last year with these ropes. I think I just was stubborn enough that I finally got them to stay. I just never gave up. I never surrendered.
Nana, your plate's ready.
You just got the kettle on, got cake. Look at you, did you see my kettle? I showed everyone my kettle. Because I've got some tea here. I really need these ropes to stop falling. It's driving me crazy. Okay, we're gonna just leave the ropes there. Hopefully they don't fall anymore. So I really need to start working on, look at these. They're called Mud Buddies. They're peanut butter and chocolate coated, and then I think it's brown. I think it's powdered sugar coated chip mix things. Look at these. These are going to be our frosted colored windows. These are going to be tough because they don't want to stick to the sugar. It's all Volk's fault. I support that. We can blame Volk. Since he decided to leave because of his phone, it's Volk's fault. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do with these. Those might not stay, but I think I know what to do now. There we go. All right, so what do you guys think about these as windows? How are they coming across? I didn't know these existed. I just found them in my pantry and thought they would make good windows. I think that makes a good window. Yeah, those look good windows. We're gonna go with that as windows. Yay, windows. What is it? 101 Baker Street. I just brought that out of my brain head. 101 Baker Street. I don't know where that came from. I think Sherlock Holmes is at like 30 or 3 something Baker Street. Forgot. It's 21 Baker Street. I should know that since I love Sherlock Holmes. I've read all of the novels. Well, short stories. They're not really novels. A lot of people don't know that are fans of Sherlock Holmes, is that they were never like full-blown novels. They were short stories in a newspaper, is how they all started. So when you read like Sherlock Holmes novels, you're really just reading short stories. Have you? The old films? I like read. We actually have 2 novels in our in my garage, or my workshop, or whatever you want to call it, of the Sherlock Holmes stories. I used to have them all on my Kindle book. I loved it. I loved them. They were really good read. Very well done. And I think that Benedict Cumberbatch and Robert Downey Jr., I think they both did Sherlock Holmes well. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. leaned into Sherlock Holmes's addictions more than Cumberbatch did, though. But Cumberbatch leaned more into his isolation feelings and feeling distant from everyone because he's too intelligent to be with normal people. Cumberbatch did that better than Robert Downey Jr., I think. But they both were obsessed with Watson, as they should be. So this should be here. You're falling. Of course you are. I really need you to stop falling down. That would be great if you would please stop falling down. That would be great. No! I don't know this horror one. I know there's a Sherlock Holmes game out there that I wouldn't mind playing. It's you actually get to like investigate, and it's a lesser known game, but it looks really good. That was my fault. I was trying to wipe this off, so that did fall down because of me. Please, like, stop it. Sherlock Holmes Nemesis? Oh my goodness. All right. I should probably turn that so you guys can see what I'm doing. It looks like my ropes have fallen again. I'm about to give up on these ropes. I'm sick and tired of ropes falling. Using up all my icing. There's a video. I'm gonna have to go find it. So Sherlock Holmes is like, Watson is like demented because he can't walk. The devs didn't do it right. That's funny to me. Pick it. I hear you, Beckett. Him such a good boy. Now there's the biscuit. Hey, Beckett.
Biscuit. Yeah,
Biscuit? Don't eat the coconut. Go eat your livers. You're gonna just smell and eat everything? Huh? You just gonna smell and eat everything? You just gonna chill with us, Biscuit? He's a good Biscuit. He's got a scratch on his nose. Oh, awesome. I can't wait to see it. So we've had Loki and Biscuit so far. He's just chilling. He wanted some gingerbread too, yeah. He's heard all the hype from you guys about how amazing it is, so he's here for the goodies. He can't let the dog get all the fun. He's got to get some too. You know, Biscuit keeps purring while Chad is booming. We might end with an Amelia arcade song. Because now we got Biscuit actually purring while my Chad is, in fact, booming. The song has come true. Here's something for you guys to like. Someone brought this up during their live stream, and I'm like, you know, I think I might bring that up in my live stream and see if you guys feel the same way. Do you feel like your toothpaste tube, like similar to this, runs out in, let's say, a month? But if you squeeze the top here, like you can sit there and like squeeze the top of this thing and have toothpaste for months after the whole tube is gone. Who else experiences that? Because I know I do. Looks like he has a gingerbread mustache. Mustache? Do you have a mustache with Biscuit? Do you have a mustache? You guys want to see the fancy door I made from Graham Cracker? Here's our door. It's a very big door. We got to let a lot of people in. It's a very big door. You guys wondering? These are called cluster nerds. I might have the package somewhere. Bye, Bickett. Thank you for showing us your butt for like 5 minutes. Alright, well, I don't know where the package is for the nerds. But these are nerds. Wrapped up in like something gooey. Thank you. We are almost done, guys. What else do we want to put on here? Some trees. I feel like I need a knife real quick. This is not for you, Loki. This is not for you, buddy. We have those in Canada, but only in TC, the TC stores. Really? You guys don't have regular ones for kids? You just have this, the one for the THCs? Interesting. How does that come across? I took one of these trees here and I cut it down the middle like this to put underneath the window. Wondering how that comes across. Nerds are licorice.
Mom, good plate.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, Loki, that's not yours. You've already had your dinner. You don't need Biscuit's dinner, too. Biscuit will eat his dinner, and you will eat your dinner. There you go. It's got that stuff that fell. It's all still falling. It's driving me crazy. At least it's not as bad as it used to be. It's gotten better at the falling. That's great. All right, let's see. What else can we put on here? I think that would look good there. Where's my icing? Now I'm just doing some nitpick stuff. I got to do the gingerbread man here in a minute. Not my gumdrop buttons. Oh, some big gumdrops. All right, we're gonna have to go with something smaller. That looks weird. Maybe these would look better? I think those look better. That gumdrop button was massive on this tiny little gingerbread man. That was way too big. There you go, buddy. That's much better for you. We'll give you another one. Hey, Patty. How you doing? The Biscuit was. If you go back a little bit, Biscuit was there hanging out for just a little bit. Do you know the Muffin Man? Yes, Biscuit was right there just a little bit, and then he decided he was hungry and went and had his dinner. He got both him and Piper are getting livers, like raw livers to eat because every time I give her livers, it always seems to help with the healing process. Come on. Don't do the thing with the thing. Just do the thing that I want you to do with the thing. That thing. Do that thing with that thing. Over with the thing. All the things. Well, we're going to give this guy yellow eyes. It looks like eggs. I wasn't expecting it to look like eggs. I just realized you guys can't see a lot of the gingerbread house. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Get back up there. It looks like fried eggs. His eyeballs look like fried eggs, and I'm not changing it because it's too funny. There's no way I'm changing that. He's gonna have fried eggs for eyeballs. They just look like fried eggs. Oh no. I swear. This just will not stop falling down. It's driving me crazy. Why do you keep falling down?
This is so excited for my food, like for me to give her food.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
She was just, thank you, baby. Like, just,
Aww. Hand egg. All right. What color we want to do this time? I'm thinking purple eyeballs. Let's go crazy and do some purple eyeballs. Beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, what else can we do? What else can we got? We got these little guys. I still need to put these in places. Will you please stop? You know what? You know what? I'm done messing with you guys. I'm done. I've decided we're going to go a different route. We're changing things up. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out. I got tired of fighting with the ropes. Now these are Hairbro berries. I just thought these would make cute decorations for the gingerbread. If I can get this one to go on right. Yeah, it should be fine. That one's probably gonna fall. I don't feel like it's stable enough. There we are. All right. Oh, our guy looks funny with the little smear of icing on his lip. I think it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Now I want to like give him more of that. Hold on. Let's see if we can't like nick it a little bit. I need I bet this will do it. Hold on. We're just going to lean into it. We're going to lean into it. There we go. I'm just going to lean into it. It's Bucky. That's right. His name is Bucky. This one doesn't want to stay. Sometimes they're not very even and they don't want to stay, so I've got to try to convince it that it does. I don't think it's going to work. Not this one. Let's see. No! Nothing wants to stay. Those Jedi mind tricks you guys keep pulling on trying to eat all my gingerbread stuff. That stuff's gonna fall here in a minute, I can tell. This red one here, he does not want to stay. This song always reminds me of Charlie Brown. Yeah. Funny enough, I actually wanted to be an architect when I became a big girl. I know. You got it, you know, Kyle, I agree. I believe that this is all Dr. Bolton. It is all Dr. Volk's fault. I think we're going to put stuff here. And make it kind of pretend like it's like actually on the roof. How does that look? Or it's because there's like a hang on this little rim here. I think that works out okay. It's not the greatest idea, but I think it's going to work out all right. We just bring things in just a little bit. Working with candy is a lot more difficult than it looks, but still fun. Did anything fall down? No? The ropes have stayed up on the other side, so at least we have that success. And this just looks like snow, which is fine. Just looks like snow. Yeah. It'll be just fine. It's just fine the way it is. It's fine. They're the cutest. You're being followed. Aww. He doesn't want to be watched while he eats, Loki. Nobody likes to be stared at while they eat. And you love to stare at everyone when they eat. No! We have berry foliage. We can put it back up there. Christmas light style, that's right. We're doing it Christmas light style. Last year, I had the hardest time with the little nerd things. This year, it's this stuff. No, don't fall. Everyone stay where you are. Stop falling. I demand it. I have spoken. I think next year, if I do a gingerbread house, I may go with the one that I did the year before, because I think it held up better as far as keeping stuff not falling. Because even the shingles have started to fall, I've noticed. And I didn't have any problems with the shingles last year. And I'm wondering if it's because maybe this gingerbread house has like a glaze on it, a shimmer, a shine, and the other one did not. The other one was very dry and was able to not be slippery. So while this was a cute one, things fall off of it very easily. Like that. A lot easier than the other one did last year. Let me get the... I'm going to have to end stream before everything falls off so that it looks nice by the time I'm done. Let's give them some mittens. It's cold outside. He's got mittens. Those are mittens because it's cold outside. No, I think it's the gingerbread house when that happens, Kyle, when things fall off. Because the gingerbread house I had last year didn't have this. Don't get me wrong, things fell off of it, but it wasn't at this extent. It wasn't as this severe. I wasn't having to fight it the entire time. Mainly it was the ropes, and every now and then something heavy would fall, but never, like, the shingles never fell off last year and none of the other stuff. And so my conclusion to that is this is a different gingerbread house, different company, and it's a little shinier. So I'm wondering if they use like an egg wash when they baked it so that it had that golden brown and delicious look. We can call those snowballs if you guys don't like the idea of them having gloves on. It can be snowballs. My pump drop, that is. Are you talking about Hansel and Gretel? There, Cloud? It's a German fairy tale. Hansel and Gretel. Bicket! What is it, honey? You want to be let out? Okay. You have to get pets. That's your payment. You're not allowed outside without pets. If I'm going to get up and open a door for you, you're going to let me pet you first? I only had one orange one? That sounds odd. We'll go purple then. That wasn't Han Solo. Oh, yellow. That's what I'm gonna use. It could be the icing, Kyle, but a lot of times it could be that the gingerbread house is just slippery. I feel like I don't have anything. I want to put something right in the middle here. I have an idea. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and call that a good gingerbread. I don't know what else to do to it. Oh, more than what we've already done. I think if I do any more, I'm just going to have more things fall off of it. What do you guys think? I think this is good. Get some of this stuff out of the way. That's definitely Charlie Brown. I'm definitely getting docs for this. They're going to be very upset with me. Next we eat it. Yes, now you dig in. Could give Egghead a little. Hold on. Yeah. He's got a little bit, he's Bucky, and he's Alfalfa. He's got the little alfalfa hair. He got a little hair. The happy family stands outside. Yeah, they like the house that they've made, and now they're going to go inside and enjoy it. And there we have it. Yeah, the Charlie Brown Christmas stuff is going to get me in trouble. It's going to get me in trouble. In fact, since we're about to end the stream, we can end it on one of Amelia's songs. How do you guys feel about stopping on one of Amelia's arcade songs? We can do Amelia number 2, Amelia Jazzy 1, Amelia Jazzy 2, Amelia Anime. Loki was in my son's room watching them eat their dinner. He has more important things to handle, which is to stare at people while they eat and begging for their food. All right. We're definitely going to have to end this soon because the gingerbread house is coming apart. All right, let's yeah, we're still going. Welcome in. Kyle has been giving you all kinds of shade, Dr. Volk. All right, so let's end on. I don't think you guys have heard Jazzy 1, so let's do that one. It sounds like some of the others, but you know. Yes, they're candies. The book always a helpful modern warrior. Chris never misses a beat, so let's sing a game all the way to Amelia's arcade. Mmm. That warrior could. Biscuit keeps pulling, while Jack is pulling. Dr. Volk always a helpful modern warrior. Chris never misses a beat. All the way to Amelia's arcade. Let's break out our controllers and let's beat this level together. Mario and Luigi are the We would be lost without you, Dr. Bolt. I use something called AImusic.com, I think, Ben. Always helpful, modern warrior, Chris never misses a beat, so let's sing a game all the way to Amelia's arcade. Let's break out our controllers and let's beat this level together. Amelia's arcade. Yes. The whole thing was generated by, but they're my lyrics. 100%. I wrote every single word. The only time that AI took liberties is the other jazzy one where or I think it's the anime one where it has Link and Zelda of Hyrule at the very end of the song. That is my lyric somewhere up, but it grabbed that sentence and put it at the bottom. I don't mind. That's Cloud's favorite part too, the break out your controllers and let's beat this level together. That's what he said his favorite part was too, Ben. Mine is the chorus, that Biscuit is purring while Chat is booming and Dr. Volk always the helpful mod and Warrior Chris never misses a beat, so let's play a game all the way to Amelia's arcade. That one's my favorite, is the chorus. That and I'm best friends with Princess Peach, which is factual. Me and Princess Peach are tight. But yeah, guys, I think we've got a beautiful little gingerbread house here that's not going to last the night. It will be eaten by my family, I'm sure, as I walk by eating at it. Little bits and pieces. And I hope you guys enjoyed this chill gingerbread house building. We have the pecan shingles here. Last year we did Nella wafers. This year we have pecans. And then we have our peanut chocolate frosted Chex Mix in our gingerbread house and a glittery door. You guys are so welcome. Thank you guys for coming. This has been a really nice little good stream. Well, thank you, Ben. I need to get this where I'm a little bit more organized for some of these things. And it doesn't quite look so chaotic, but you know, I do the best I have with the tools I have available, and I think it came out really good. I think it came out very good. I've got to put all this stuff in bags or something. I've got stuff literally everywhere on this table. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I didn't do the other side just because I'm tired of things falling off of the house. So rather than fight it for the rest of the night, I decided not to do the back of the house. But yes, guys, thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you for hanging out and chatting with me and watching me build and create this cute little gingerbread house. And I hope you guys all have a very wonderful Merry Christmas. If I don't see you again, I hope to see you again. But with the holidays, things get really tough. So do the Christmas tree method. Makes sense. Yeah, Christmas tree method. People never sees the back, so it doesn't matter. I just got tired of fighting the stuff falling off of it, you know? And Merry Christmas to you guys. And I hope you enjoy every bit of your time with family, friends, or whatever it is that you end up doing. And yeah, I will hope to see you soon. If not, maybe I'll see you in the new year. I don't know. Just depends on work, depends on life. But yeah, I could probably squeeze in something before the new year, though. All right, guys, I'll catch you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you in the next one. Yes, and Merry Christmas.